All right, everyone, so here are the 4 bags we'll be taking a look at. We have the Titleist Players4, Ping Hoofer Lite, Ping Hoofer, and the Taylormade Flextech. I got 2 bags in the kind of larger category with the Ping Hoofer and the Taylormade Flextech, and then the 2 smaller ones with the Ping Hoofer Lite and the Titleist Players4. The larger one of Titleist is the Players4 Plus, comparable to the Hoofer and Flextech. So let's dive into the 4 categories that we'll be looking at. 1 is the strap carry system, 2 is the club dividers, 3 is the actual stand system, and 4 is overall build quality and features that it encompasses, things like that, kind of a broader topic there. All right, so I got the bags turned around here, and we're going to dive into the strap system. I think the overall winner for strap system is certainly the Titleist. As you can see here, they have clips. So their strap system, which is not only very breathable and well-designed, nice comfy strap, but you can fully remove their strap system to give you the versatility of putting it on a cart without having the straps in the way, whether you're walking or riding. I think that's a really great design. Both Pings have the same strap system here. It's really nice, breathable, really thick padding as well. But it's not as easy to take apart. You actually have to remove some Velcro out of the top there, so that's a bit of a problem. But what both Ping bags have, which the Titleist doesn't, is here in the back pad, it's actually your rain cover. It's just stored in there. So you always have it with you, and it acts as your padding when you're walking. Never can forget it if there's, sudden storm or something like that, which I think is a great feature. Moving on to the Taylormade, again, nice straps, pads, but I don't think it's as good as Titleist or Ping's. But what they have is a very, very thick back pad there. So overall, quite nice. But the Taylormade system is not removable at all. As you can see, it's sewn in there. So not removable at all, like the Ping, or as easy as the Titleist is. So next up, we'll look at the divider systems. Okay, so looking here at the divider systems, you got them kind of ranked in what I think is the best down to the worst. So starting off with the Taylormade, this system, I put all my clubs into these bags and tried taking them out. Obviously bags will break in a little bit, but this one had the least amount of grab putting clubs back in or taking them out. I think this is due to your shorter irons and wedges having the divider that goes, 90% all the way down there, which is really nice. You can see down in there, very large opening, very well divided. The one thing that I will knock on this, and you'll get to this more in the Titleist, but that these aren't horizontal. They kind of slope, so your clubs will bunch up in the corners. But overall, very good divider system that you'd be very happy with. Next up is the Pings. Both Pings, I think, were quite equal in their kind of club grabbing ability or inability, but I did like that this one was a 5-way. I don't love that the woods are divided compared to the Taylormade where the shorter irons and the wedges are, but still nice to have some division of your clubs. Again, the dividers go all the way down about 80 or 90%, so very nice there, and you get a nice horizontal bar for your irons and woods to sit on, so they aren't going to bunch up in the corners and kind of aid to that grabbing of clubs. Again, moving on to the Ping Hoofer Lite. This one, very horizontal, simple. This is more the carry bag for the person who wants the lighter bag, although both Pings weighed in at 5.4 pounds, so you're not really saving very much weight. Just a smaller bag, less pockets. The Taylormade was 5.7 pounds, and the Titleist was 5.4 as well. But back to the dividers, same thing as the Ping Hoofer. The Lite has the 80 or 90% dividers all the way down, just the only 4. I actually found that the Ping Hoofer Lite didn't seem to grab as much. Maybe it's because of the smaller footprint. The shafts don't have as much room to move around, so once you put them in, they kind of stay. But overall, very satisfied with the Ping divider system. Moving on to the Titleist, this bag, as you can see, it's the only not new bag. I've had it for about 2 years now and lived with it. And the thing I hated the most was how arched the divider system is. This really caused the clubs to bunch up in the corners, which is really frustrating, or the woods down in the middle. So definitely not the best divider system. As well, the dividers aren't sewn into the sides, so you can actually stick an iron in on an angle and it'll end up where the woods are. So definitely a knock on the Titleist bag there for sure. But moving on to the stand systems for the bags. Okay, so first up is the Taylormade Flextech. That's a pretty average stand system. They do use a split base design, which is pretty standard across all the bags except for the Ping Hoofer lineup. But, you know, it's very sturdy, well designed. The only knock on it is that, you know, you can see that the stand kind of extension system goes down into the bag, and your irons are actually exposed to that. So over time, there's a potential for your grips and iron shafts to contact that and potentially wear it down or break it, you know, damaging your stand system. So I think that's certainly not a great feature of the bag. But overall, you know, very easy to deploy. I do like the split system because it keeps, you know, your clubs from bunching up as much. But, you know, you're not really going to go wrong with any of these bags as far as their stand systems. Next up is the Ping Hoofer. I'm going to use this video for both of them because both stand systems are the exact same. They both use, you know, a complete base contacting the ground, which helps make the bag quite sturdy once you have the clubs in it. But the overall best feature about this bag when it comes to the stand system is this little strap right here. This connects through to your carry strap. You guys can see right there. So as you're carrying the bag and weighing it down and it's weighed down, that pulls tight on this strap here, which cinches your legs into the bag to help it from, you know, having that one kind of leg dangling down, hitting the back of your legs and being quite annoying or looking funny. So overall, it's just that little detail there that I think is fantastic as well. They also reinforced their kind of aluminum legs there with some plastic right near the hinge points, which I think is just another little extra feature. You know, shows that they spent some time well engineering this bag, and it's identical on the Ping Hoofer Lite as well. And lastly, we're on the Titleist Players4. This bag, similar to the Taylormade, uses a split base design. I like this one better than the Taylormade because it has more of the base contacting the ground, makes it more sturdy as well. You know, on softer days, they do have these rubber feet on the end of the legs that I think help, you know, them not sink into the ground or, you know, scratch up on the concrete or something like that, wear down. But like the Taylormade as well, it also, you know, the deployment system is exposed to your shafts and grips on the inside. I did use this bag for about 2 years and certainly works well still, so no damage there, but something to be aware of as you're buying this bag. Super easy to deploy, never had a problem with it. So overall, I mean, you're not going to buy or not buy a bag because of the stand systems. I think it's just worth noting some of the features like the Ping Hoofer has on that strap system there. Okay, now finally we're going to go over kind of the overall build quality and the features. So going over to the Titleist, because it's the one I'm most familiar with, used it for 2 years. Lots of features, you know, you have your soft line pocket for your valuables, big raincoat pocket there. Nice thing is they do have a rangefinder pocket, which I used. Thought that was a nice little design. You know, normal Velcro for your golf glove. Inside, you can kind of see some bad lighting, but there is a 2 individual little mesh pockets to help you keep your tees or, you know, coins for marking your ball in the greens separated. Nice little pocket there for scorecards, and then an insulated water bottle pocket. So overall, it's a very standard bag, nothing crazy, but I think the build quality is quite good on it. Moving on to the Ping Hoofer Lite. This one has, you know, a nice little pocket in there for rangefinder or your valuables. Nice little soft material in there as well. Standard raincoat pocket. What there is actually is this little mesh pocket in there, and it has a little spot to put your keys, and they even say, you know, play your best. So pretty fun by Ping. Moving on, they do have a collapsible insulated water bottle pocket right there, which I think is nice that they, you know, it's minimal if you don't need it, but you can expand it if you do. Little pocket in here, sorry, these straps out of the way, for your tees and stuff in there. Pretty deep as well. So very nice bag overall. You know, and Ping makes really high quality bags, so I don't think you're going to worry about durability there. Moving on to the Ping Hoofer, much bigger bag, more pockets, but same weight like I mentioned, so it just depends on who you are. Nice rangefinder or valuables pocket there. Little like felt line, soft line pocket in there. little dividers in there as well as, you know, your same as the other one, the Ping key pocket. One of the best features of this bag that I find is this magnet pocket. Who wants to deal with zippers? That's fantastic as well. There's also little spots to put your teas. Water bottle pocket that is insulated. Standard scorecard pocket. So overall, pretty good on the pockets there from Ping. And then I think the Taylormade takes it all in the, you know, amount of stuff you could carry using their bag. You have 3 different, you know, rangefinder, tees, balls, pockets right here. Nice insulated water bottle pocket. Scorecards, whatever you want in there. And then you have, similar to the Ping, Hoofer. 2 pockets here, one soft lined, and then your giant raincoat pocket with no little pockets on the inside, but that's okay as well. And then another one right here for even more stuff. So overall, you know, it really depends on how much stuff you're looking to carry and where you're trying to put it. But these bags, I'd say, are all pretty comparable. You'll easily get, you know, 4 or 5 years out of them if you take good care of them. Just choose based on, you know, the stands, the straps, the dividers, which bag you're looking for. And I hope this video helped. Stay tuned for the next.